Hey guys, Youngblood Fantasy 91 here with another video. This was actually inspired by Acroloth2160's video on this guy named JoshMarkeyIsBack, and also based on previous things that have happened with him. Several of my friends mentioned Josh Markey several times, especially people like Dr. Deadman and Jigglypuff218, who was put on his list temporarily of trolls. It's not there anymore. But he listed them as trolls and people who need to get the fuck off of YouTube. I think it's still up there now, but he probably changed it in a way, so that way they're not up there anymore. But, yeah, he has a list of people whom he wants off YouTube because he considers them trolls, although Dr. Deadman, Jigglypuff, and the guy who likes Pi 100 aren't trolls. So, I don't see his point. So this leads me to believe that he doesn't like people who criticize what he does, and then he just randomly calls them trolls and decides to try to kick them off YouTube. So he's another one of those people who gets angry over controversial opinions and people who disagree with him and can't take any criticism. And that annoys me because that's what you're going to see on YouTube all the time. So if you're not planning on getting used to it anytime soon, then for God's sake, don't even try to interact with everyone on YouTube. Okay? I hate it when people do this, when they assume that everyone's going to agree with them on a site that consists of millions of users, and millions of users join every day. So, in aggregate, there's always going to be people who disagree with you and try to prove you wrong. Okay? So, if you don't understand that, my friend, you're going to label a whole bunch of people as trolls even though they're not. So, you're using troll as a misnomer. And by the way, hating trolls in general is just, infuriating because trolls try to get a rise out of you. And once you get angry and leave messages in all caps on your moderator saying, "Oh my god, trolls are idiots. Oh my god, I hate Mario to Plumber. Oh my god, I hate him, I hate that." That's what the trolls want. They want you to overreact. They want you to act like, irrational. And you succeed in doing so, then you made the trolls victors. And they won. End of story. So, what I'm going to do today is look at his entire channel description and take it apart piece by piece and tell you guys why I think this guy is obvious troll bait. Let's scroll down from here and take a look at this. Okay, I need to scroll down so that way everything can be incorporated in here. So look at this. Welcome to my first account. So that's just, welcoming. So that's not really what I'm going to focus on. But as we come down to here, he lists people who are welcome onto his channel, which is the first major mistake. Because you're trying to filter who gets on here and who doesn't. That doesn't work. Okay? Trying to, expunge a bunch of people from your channel and just, let them not enter is ridiculous. Because there's so many people on this website, there's so many people who can leave messages on here, and trying to block every person that disagrees with you is futile. There's always going to be people who's going to leave comments on your channel anyway. So, anti-trolls are welcome. So people who hate trolls are welcome, but yet, not everyone is. Earthbound fans are welcome, kind people are welcome, English and Spanish are both welcome, Powerpuff fans are welcome, Peanuts fans are welcome, and angry German kid makers are welcome. Now this is something I find weird. Why is it that you like people who make parodies of the angry German kid? By association, you would like people who make Sparta remixes and other overrated memes that make absolutely no sense now, because the overrated memes have died since the first day they were released. So, you like overrated memes. Good sign. The controls of the computer tubers, use these in each of the channel's comments section. I don't even know what that even means. Then he writes what videos he's planning on doing. Talks about dinner. Then his goals. This is hilarious. Use my YouTube account more often, that's fine. Replace curse words with the word smurfette. Are you turning into friggin' Guptil89? Are you freaking turning into RJ Banzma? Why do you hate curse words so much? They are an inevitability in today's language, and everyone uses them. Everybody. If you're that averse to curse words, that doesn't make you, a functioning human being. You are I say curse words are, and you can disagree with me if you want, guys, but equate curse words to actually venting. And if you vent, you know, like you fucking vent, you're unleashing a basic part of your emotions that needs to be vented every once in a while. And once you expunge that part of your emotion, I say you feel better about yourself. So that's just a stupid goal to have. Make a YouTube poop using Sony Vegas. Well, you know, that's cool. Use Windows Movie Maker. Suspend trolls from the internet to keep YouTube safe. Safe from what? What are trolls doing that's making YouTube a hellhole? Oh, they're making fun of other people? Oh, they're criticizing other people? Oh, that's just horrible. It doesn't equate to things like genocide or things like people getting killed or internet threats that actually go into plan. No, no, no. Trolls make everything unsafe. Great. Just fantastic. You know, your priorities are really set. Ask people to join the anti-troll club, so you're actually indoctrinating people into a cult. That's like totally not as bad as trolling, if not worse. Oh, yeah, that's completely, you know, helpful for everyone. Use videos in color. Well, I think you can't really like do that unless you actually use a Windows Movie Maker effect that makes it black and white. That's whatever. At least the sentences I make up are my friend's favorite. Okay. Alright. Now we come to the funniest part of his description, the rules. Here are the list of rules that he has. And this is not the end. There's a whole list of rules that he wrote for his channel. And these are the first set right here. So I'm going to read them out loud, and I'm going to laugh at them and or try to say what's wrong about them. No hot dates. I'll block if you say that. So if a cute girl, let's just assume there's actually a girl and we can prove it on the internet. If a cute girl comes up to you and says, hey, you want to go on a hot date, you'd block her? That's just wrong, man. Not to mention stupid, because what are they trying to do? They're not trying to troll you if someone says that. If anything, I would interpret it as flattery, although, to be honest, I mean, yeah, saying it randomly is weird, but I don't get your rationale behind that. Number 2, no trolls allowed. I mean it. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. Trolls are going to be everywhere, and you can't escape them, so get used to it. Do not inform me of insignificant things similar to this user here. I don't even know this user. Not many people will know who this user is, so that rule is irrelevant. I take rants about me too seriously, or I'll block you. I don't get it. You take rants about you way too seriously, so you admit that you take things seriously. So, as a result of this video that I'm going to make right now, you're going to block me. Oh well, they can't take opposing opinions, so be it. I can't stop you from blocking, but that just shows me that you are set in your ways and a stubborn little brat like Joshua8428 was a couple months ago. If you appreciate my randomness, you sure are welcome. At least you actually know how to use your and your in the right sentence, you know? But, you know, randomness always goes to a point, and I guess I can take randomness, so whatever. I do not accept rude comments or chain letters, or you're blocked and reported. Well, chain letters are boring and stupid, but rude comments, really? What do you define as rude? Maybe number 1 here is you define as rude. I don't... You're being too vague here, man. I don't get this. I hate it when people put rules on their channel, because they always have vague definitions for rude, mean, or constructive criticism. Those are words that I hate on the internet, because that's going to be interpreted in so many ways, and if you use any nuance of their version of rude, they're going to block you. And it's pretty much a double standard. So, end of story. Do not subscribe if you're going to be selfish. If I catch you, you'll be written up. What are you, a principal? Written me up for what? What did I do? How is selfish even remotely... Well, do you mean selfish by YouTube partner, or do you mean selfish by acting egotistic? I don't get your definition of selfish. You really need to be more specific. I know what the word selfish is, but in this context you're using, I don't know what you're trying to do here. 8. No Lucy Van Pelt fans. If I hear you getting Lucy Van Pelt fever, you'll be blocked? Okay. This is something I have a major problem with. You're a fan of Peanuts. Okay? You're a fan of the cartoon series Peanuts. And Lucy Van Pelt is a major character in Peanuts. Okay? So, if people like Peanuts like you, and you say you would allow them on here, and yet if they say my favorite characters from Peanuts are Linus, Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and Lucy, then you're gonna block them? How paradoxical is that? That makes absolutely no fucking sense. That's a logical fallacy, my dear friend. You can like Peanuts, but you can't like Lucy. That's just... No, man, come on, it's Peanuts. You have to like a whole set of characters from Peanuts. I mean, yes, there's always going to be characters that you like or dislike, but for God's sake, just because you like one person, that means you're automatically blocked. What kind of idiot are you to do this, to just discriminate against people because of something like this? 9. I will disable video comments and video ratings, so do not yell at me or you're blocked. So you're Garanchev then, or you're Guptil89 then, because you can't take criticism, you can't take any sort of, advice from people, whether it might be nice or not. I'm sorry, that's just rude. Very rude. I guess I'm blocked now, aren't I? Number 10, no trolling me. So that's the same as number 2. No trolls allowed. So that rule's like not even necessary at this point. Jesus Christ almighty. Number 11. No jizzing in my head. What? 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 I don't even know what to say to that. I guess that's a rule? I don't even know. Number 12. You hate me, ignore me, and get lost. That's not going to work. People are not going to bottle up their emotions like you do, pal. It's not going to work that way. So, no one's going to get lost. If you violate these rules, exceptions of number 5, you'll be reported to the sites. No exceptions, so watch what you type. So, you're going to report me if I do something as innocuous as saying that I like Lucy Van Pelt. Very, very, very smart. Well thought out. I don't understand what you're trying to do here. Okay, I really don't, because if people are going to leave innocuous comments like that and get reported to YouTube, YouTube's totally going to listen and suspend them. Because obviously they have too much time in their hands to listen to what you have to say. To the haters out there, listen up. I will not accept flagging my videos because YouTube trusts me. Do you hear me? Good. Now get out of my channel and do not come back. I will not let you silence my criticism and opinions of how much I love anti-trolls. So you're silencing the criticism of people who criticize you, and you're silencing the trolls. So you can silence them, but they can't silence you. You're selfish in and of itself, so shouldn't you block yourself because of that? Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Practice what you fucking preach. And here's a list of people on the anti-troll team. That's irrelevant, blah, 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 blah. Warning, this channel contains anti-trolls. Forget this. No sub for sub. Well, yeah, I don't like that either. I speak English and a little bit of Spanish, but if my people speak different languages on my channel, please make sure it's translated to English. I don't know if I can consider that xenophobic or what, but whatever. Waking up for anti-trolls, bedtime for anti-trolls. Are you trying to tell me that there's a wake-up time and a sleep time? All the people on the anti-troll list go to sleep at 10:15 p.m. You're delusional. You are delusional. You can send error requests in the mod. I don't want to send error requests. Who sends error requests? And it looks like you have a connection to Thunderbirds here, because you keep mentioning him on his channel. I don't accept friend requests from YouTube trolls, so don't get upset if it isn't accepted. Yeah, once again, showing his outright aversion to criticism and trolls as, blah, 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 blah. That's just totally fucking useful. Let me see. Trolls are not welcome. Schools is not welcome. Haters are not welcome. Haters and trolls are pretty much like freaking terms are the same. Spammers aren't welcome. Cruisian members are not welcome. Ricky Famia fans, Jonas Brothers fans, Rebecca Flag, Justin Bieber, and Lucy Van Pelt fans. If you are a fan of any of those things, you'll be blocked forever. So if I'm a fan of this one because I like Peanuts, I will be blocked forever. Dude, you are a selfish brat if you think that just because I like this, I'll be blocked. You are a very sad individual, aren't you? And what if I was a troll? What kind of discrimination is that? Egotist. Dear YouTube users, all accounts will be deleted this following December. Paste this on your channel, save your channel from being deleted. Oh my god. This is the oldest chain letter in the book, and you hate chain letters. I am literally dying from the amount of paradoxical madness this absurdity this phrase contains. I am literally suffering. I'm in the throes of an epileptic seizure because of how much irony this sentence contains. And according to him, fake accounts include Mario to Plumber, Jigglypuff 218, okay, Dr. Deadman, the guy who likes pie, and him. So you're making a fake chain letter and saying that those are fake people when I talked to them previously. Holy fucking shit. You are abysmal. You are a crazy son of a gun to even think about this. Your channel will be epic forever, and then you have this shit on here that everyone uses. I don't know why people use it. Things you can call me, Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson? Forget it. Just forget it. And then he has a trolls list here. Dr. Deadman. He likes to sue anti-trolls for good when maybe he could be just trolling you. He's not really a troll anyway. He's a commentator. The guy who likes Pi 100 just tries to get a reaction out of you because you react to every single bit of criticism you get. So does him. And so does him. They're both trolls. Jigglypuff and Trenakidna, they're both commentators. Did I say? If I said they were trolls earlier, I take that back, because they're actually commentators who find people like you who overreact to everything that you see that involves criticizing you. So they won if you put them on the list like that. And everyone else I don't know. Now Mario to Plumber is an obvious troll, and the reason you keep mentioning him, I don't know why you keep mentioning him, but you know, yeah, stop mentioning him because he's old fucking news. Things I can't allow you to call me. Cute? Why can't I? What? Let's go back to the situation where a hot girl that we know is a girl on YouTube says that you're cute. Why would you block them on that criteria? I don't get this. I seriously don't understand where half of your things are coming from. Imposter. What imposter? Who's going to call you an imposter? Maybe it's because of this account? I don't know. JoshMarkeyIsBack. Maybe you faked using somebody? I doubt it. I really doubt it if you're going through the trouble of making a whole plethora of rules for your channel. Sock puppet, failure face. If anyone actually uses this terminology, then God bless you, because that's like pretty much the silliest thing to say on YouTube. Blockhead. Again, like, you know, nodding to peanuts here, and I guess maybe you really hate Lucy that much to say that. Stupid star. Oh my god. Is anyone gonna know that it was stolen from this? I mean, I know it's been stolen from that, but will everyone? Clearly, you don't know how YouTube works. And hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite because I proved two of your statements to be abhorrently incorrect. You are a hypocrite. So I guess I'm going to be blocked for a third time because I've proven you're a hypocrite, and I've proven that what you said is bullcrap. Moving on. Things I call trolls. Sock puppets. Sock puppet only applies to people who have more than one account. What if a troll had just one account? That's just a stupid thing to call them. Fishwoman. So they're all little mermaids? I don't know what you're getting at with this. I really don't. Lucy Van Pelt clone. So what? Just because they're not all crabby. Some of them can be, you know, pretty cunning. They can be as calm as a cucumber, and yet you say they're all Lucy Van Pelt clones. Things I call trolls. Troll. That's a very, very, very creative name to call someone a troll when they're trolls. How much time did you invest in thinking about that? Copycat butthurt. Well, you're butthurt for responding to them. So, hypocrite. You just mentioned that here, hypocrite. Tater salad. How is that even an insult? How is that? Squirrel boy, Steve Inquire, and poopy butt, which I will not use right now. Thank God you're not using that right now. That's probably one of the most immature things I've ever heard on this site. And I've heard 10-year-olds talk. Squirrel boy, I don't know what the fuck you're getting at. I'm losing. I am literally losing my mind here. I think I just destroyed my brain cells. And then it says, and then this is the rest. This is the rest. And he says it doesn't read books on the bottom in case you can't read it. And then he writes the music that he doesn't like. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Dude, you need to reassess your priorities on this website. You really need to understand that there's going to be trolls here. You really need to understand that people are going to criticize you. And if you don't take the criticism, if you're going to form an anti-troll team in which you're going to brainwash everyone to thinking that trolls are bad, and if you're going to be a big douche about everything like this, then YouTube isn't for you. You're going to get criticism. You're going to get hate. Trolls are going to come to your account. And most importantly, my dear friend, you are going to be troll bait. And there's nothing you can do about it. Forming anti-troll groups isn't going to work. It's going to be counterproductive to YouTube environment. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube suspended you for maliciously trying to attack a group of people, in effect, hate speech. So, what do I got to say about JoshMarkeyIsBack? Grow some balls. Be more mature. And for fuck's sake, try to take the trolls less seriously. Because that's what we don't want. We don't want people being all serious business on this website and just destroying it for everyone. So, that's all I have to say. The only thing I really approve of is the fact that you like logos. But in effect, that's the only thing that really that's the only thing. That's it. That's the only thing that I actually like. Everything else is just baloney, bogus crap. And if you dare use the autism defense against me, holy crap. If you dare to use that, I will literally laugh in your face. I will. Because I have Asperger's, alright? And I know for a fact that trolls are not serious fucking business. So that's all I have to say. This is Youngblood Fantasy 91. And ladies and gentlemen, here's hoping I get blocked by this guy because I actually tried to prove him wrong. And if I do, that's only further testament to the fact that he doesn't like criticism. So this is Youngblood Fantasy 91. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the brighter later.